It's your mate Rogan here. Welcome to our show. On today's episode we're going to be talking all about water and the different variations of Australian water. So let's go for a walk, shall we? Here we go. Now have a read of this. Please save water. Now just remember that when we're using our water, that we do need to save it, because sometimes water needs help just like the rest of us. So just keep in mind, save your water and look after it. Look at that! Lovely, isn't it? What do you think all this is behind me here? Have a quick look. What can we see? I'll let you have a guess. It's water. It's all water out there. There's the light water, the light coloured blues and the dark coloured blues, and that's all water. It's one of the variations of water we have here in Australia, and one of the biggest waters, which is the beach water. This water's got little bumps in it. We call it wavy water as well. Sometimes it can be smooth and sometimes it's wavy. It's nice, isn't it? Let's go have a look at what other waters we can find. Sometimes some waters can be useful in helping to wash away other waters. Here's one of them. This water we call shower water. So this one's useful for washing away other waters such as beach water. Sometimes you don't want too much beach water on you, and this water will come along and help you take some of that beach water away. Get some of the salts and things away from you. It's a nice water, that one. Nice and wet. Sometimes, believe it or not, sometimes you don't feel like drinking a beer. And when you don't feel like a beer's the right drink to be drinking, there's nothing better than some water. Now right down here, if you have a look, we've got this different other variation of water. It comes in a tap, such as this kind. It can sometimes look a little bit different, but the similar thing of all of them is it's for drinking. Now you press the button here, put your mouth down on it. I'll be a bit careful there, and you have yourself a drink. That's good. Let's try again. Yep, water. Perfect for drinking sometimes. You know, one of the things I love about doing our show is the sights that I get to see. Show them what sight I've got out here. It looks good, doesn't it? Now you know that's a different variation of water out there. What you can see there, that's melted ice. Now, off in the distance, just over the horizon there, we've got Antarctica. Now, Antarctica is made out of ice. Now, one of the things about ice is when it gets hot in the sun in the daytime, the ice will start to melt and the water travels up this way towards the land of Australia. And you see out here we got these big hilly sort of things. Now these used to be icebergs, and over time, you know, they travelled up here from Antarctica, and they fossilised. That's one thing that happens with things that are old, is they fossilise and they turn into sort of like a rock. And yeah, so it's got ice water here, melted ice water, and fossilised icebergs, which are made out of water inside. Something that's important to know is, where does the water come from? We've got all this water out here, with all the other waters, but where did the water come from? Now there's a lot of different theories on this. One of them is that it's the tears of God. That's one theory. Another theory is that the water was just always there. I happen to know the truth, and what it was there was all these little crabmen, and they walked around a lot, and they stuck together sort of like how water does. One day they just melted, and they turned into the water. So when you are having a swim in the water, say a thank you to the crabmen for becoming the water that we do love so much. Oh, I love it. This is great. Just great. Look at all the water! Now I guess you wonder what we're looking at here. Well, what we got here is another variation of water, grass water. Now, sometimes water's hiding in a different sort of spot. Inside here, we've got nice water. Now what you do, you give it a squeeze, just like this, squeeze it up. Ah, did you see it? I got a little drop out of there. So sometimes when you need some water, you can get some out of some grass. You thought I forgot one, didn't you? Well, I didn't forget it. One of our favourite and most well known of all the kinds of water, noisy water. You hear that? You can hear the water, it's messing around, playing about, making splashes. It's having itself a really good time. It's one of the kinds of things that water loves to do, and it's one of my personal favourite types of water. So there you have it, noisy water. We didn't forget. Well, that's the end of our show. I've had a lot of fun showing you and talking to you all about all the different kinds of water today. I've had a lot of fun looking at it myself. If you did like this show, make sure you tune in next week. We're going to have a show all about trees. We're going to have a lot of fun looking at all the trees and what they can do for us here in Australia. Alright, well, time for me to have my rest now. So I'll sit down here near the water, somewhere where I love to be, lie down my head, have myself a rest, and I'll be one with the water. So, have a good night.